Happy?
That's as good as we're gonna get.
What? Belted.
Belted, smelted. Hit the road, Jack.
I put the handbrake on well hard.
Well hard.
Well hard. I suppose better go the right way around the car park.
Park arc.
Park arc. Let's not hit the nice BMW.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This video has been inspired that...
This has not been sponsored by McDonald's.
Well, no. But it can be. McDonald's.
No, it can't, because that was a traumatic experience. That disco's dirtier than our car.
Yeah. This was inspired by someone in the comments that when I'd done my POV drive, one of the things they said is it'd been nice if you could chatted some more. So this is almost like a POV drive.
Scott doesn't talk to himself ordinarily.
No, not
when he's driving. I do.
So, yes.
But, you know, no one needs that.
I was going to say, I'm generally quite a quiet driver anyway. Alana's the one, you might get some fantastic action in this, because Alana's the one that will shout, rant and rave about other drivers.
I pay attention to the road.
Because secretly, you probably don't know this, but she's actually the Stig's wife.
Stig's wife?
Does
that not make you the Stig?
Maybe. You're the purple Stig.
Under something.
But yeah, like this is just going to be, I don't know if it's going to be edited or how it's going to come out, and this is a very spare of the moment video.
And I don't actually know where I'm driving to, I'm just literally pointing the car and we're going to see where we end up, which is dangerous.
Ahead of us? What is ahead of us, Alana? Sixfields.
Sixfields, that's the one, thank you. I couldn't actually remember.
Sixfields Football Stadium or?
I can't remember, ironically. I'm pretty sure that's the football, because the rugby one's in town.
Yes. We won't go on about the financial dramas of that football stadium, but yeah, hasten to add, there was a lot of drama.
It's always drama
with that stadium. What you will see on the screen, hopefully, if I go clickety click, you'll see a load of gauges appear on the screen. Hopefully, maybe.
I feel like I've got to drive very proper now, haven't I? Because everybody's going to judge my driving.
And I should probably pre-warn Alana that we have got a speedo on the screen. Yes.
I don't speed anyway, I'm a good girl.
To be fair, Alana is pretty
very good, aren't I?
But yeah, this is just going to be a waffly drive. Let us know in the comments, do you prefer us to shut up or do you prefer us to waffle?
Scott has more rabbit than Sainsbury's sometimes.
I can waffle, it's not particularly interesting waffle.
Never interesting.
Literally. Never.
Every time you knock the car out of gear, the traffic lights always change.
It's almost like it's a superpower.
It can't just be me, can it?
But yeah, blame whoever it was in the comments that turned around and said about like maybe
I know who it was as well, I just can't remember the name.
Oh
ironically.
no.
What was the name? You write the name like in little letters on the screen right here, because I can't remember it and it's actually really annoying me now.
But this is also a video to show just like how versatile the Freelander is, because obviously you will have seen the Welsh Wales video if you've been subscribed to us for a while. You've seen Long Min twice, so it just kind of...
It depends how long they've been subscribed.
Yes.
They could have seen Long Min about 700 times.
That is a good point. If you've been like a subscriber for a long time, you're probably sick of Long Min, to be fair. But do you know what? We love it because, yeah, scenery's good and the green lanes out that way are pretty good. Nothing too taxing overall. But yeah, hi to all the new subscribers.
Hello, people.
Yes.
Unless you're not people.
Yes.
You might be animals.
Or robots, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true.
Hello to all the new subscribers. Also, hello to all the people that either have come from Instagram over to YouTube.
Yes.
Because Alana did a poll, didn't you?
We did do a poll, and to find out where people follow us from, so to speak, and a few people have come purely from Instagram.
Yes, and
so
the Instagram's doing really well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not doing too bad.
200 and some odd followers.
Yeah, it's doing okay considering I've been lacking quite a lot on the old posty front.
Yeah,
but that's my own fault.
I was gonna say,
we will get back on track.
The Instagrams have been going really well. I mean, this is gonna be weird because I don't know when this video is coming out. It might be a long time from now. But recently I put up the Long Mind, excuse you, the Long Mind latest video, and then I followed it with loads of shorts and everything like that. And
why have they got cones for doing absolutely nothing? Do you think they're just road sweeper in that lane?
Maybe.
Road sweepering? Road sweeping. Sweeping. What? Hello.
Health and safety.
Health and safety.
No, elf and safety.
Have you ever stopped in that lay-by?
No, but looking at the litter in it.
Yeah, it's vile, honestly. I've stopped in it once. I think it was in the summer when it was really hot as well, and honestly, it's horrible. It's quite a dodgy lay-by at night, I believe. Don't ask me why I know that.
Please don't comment down below.
I don't actually know how I know that, truth be told.
There's some conversations I dare not delve into.
I honestly don't know why I know that. I picked it up from somebody once. Who it was, I don't know. But, you know.
Yeah, no. But do you know what? Right now, I think it's like March, early March right now.
It's early March.
I don't-
It's 14 degrees.
Yeah, it's 14 degrees. The sun's coming out.
Warm.
It almost feels like we're tipping over from winter into spring almost.
It's quite nice, that's for sure.
One thing I will talk about is what's to come on the channel. Probably not much overall. I mean, there's going to be videos. I'm trying to post every Friday if I can. In terms of outings right now as we speak.
For this month, we've not really got much on.
No,
Have we? We're kind of somewhat saving ourselves for April for the FL2 Org Vinegar
yes.
annual meet.
The annual meet, the pay, can you call it a pay and play? Is that allowed?
It's kind of a pay and play, yeah. But it's like a pay and play site, isn't it?
Yes.
But then it's yeah, just where the annual meet is held. Should have gone that way for a change.
Let's see.
Late now.
But yeah, we're saving ourselves from that, but also we're like the start of the year for us is just insanely expensive because we've got insurances come out and
All the boring stuff.
all the boring stuff we kind of have either around Christmas or just after Christmas, MOTs and that sort of thing. So it somewhat kind of limits us as to how much we kind of do.
Certainly does.
So yeah, for us March is a bit of a lull, and with all the shows coming up on everything.
It's quite nice to have a lull though, because it's like, well, it's the after Christmas sort of shenanigans is all over and done with, and it's kind of the chill month, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that crossover phase, because winter there's normally a bit of green lane and that sort of thing, because a lot of the cyclists and people that walk, a lot of them end up leaving the trails over winter because it's too cold. I know there are a lot of
the old fair weather cyclists and fair weather walkers.
It's like there's a lot of people that it don't matter what the weather is, they'll be out cycling or hiking or whatever, and fair play to them.
I've just had a thought. Do you know where we should have gone for lunch?
I'm just going to say, Hotel Chocolat is just over to our left.
No, it's not. We're not there. That's Royal Mail.
That's Royal Mail.
You've peaked too soon.
I was almost there.
Do you want to go to Hotel Chocolat?
I think I'm okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or Hotel Chocolat.
If you want to see inside Hotel Chocolat, I'll link to a video here, because we actually did a drive with us to Hotel Chocolat.
Can I finish my sentence now, please?
You may.
We should have gone to Red Lion.
Yes.
Have you ever been in that?
I don't think I have
I
actually.
haven't. I've driven past it many, many times.
Anyone else been in there? In the comments?
Anybody been to Red Lion, the truck stop? But you don't need a truck to go in there, technically.
I mean, maybe one day. Comment down below if you want us to do a drive with us to the Red Lion truck stop.
Could we take our car through the truck wash, do you think?
Not really.
Damn it.
I think the
I'd give it a go.
the brushes might get a bit confused.
This is an awful small truck.
Yes. I can't remember what I was saying about before.
Hotel Chocolate's just there on the left,
Oh, yeah.
by the way. You were saying about, you were going to link to the Hotel Chocolate video.
Yeah, I think it was before that I was talking about something, but...
Left or straight?
Left.
Yeah. Maybe this is what I should just do for the entire drive. I should just like give you like almost options.
I had a video idea like many years ago, before we'd done off-roading stuff, that I'd almost do a Google Maps inspired video. The concept would be that every time you get to a junction, it basically have the end card, but the end card would almost be the directions you could go. So if they wanted to, like, if the viewer wanted, like, if you guys wanted to go to the motorway,
so you don't make, excuse me, so you do it like different,
so you could almost do your own drive.
That's quite clever, actually.
But when I actually thought about the process, I'd need to drive every single road.
That would be a lot.
And then the amount of videos it would take for that to actually work.
It takes so long.
I mean, if anyone wants to take that idea and run with it, feel free. But when I actually started working this out, I thought, yeah, that's a lot of work. That's like a whole channel dedicated to just that sort of thing.
That would be a lot.
I think that was inspired. Do you remember ages ago when we we watched, I think it was on Netflix, we watched something, and basically as
Oh yeah.
the video went on, you
it was
selected.
a game show thing, wasn't it?
You selected what the next action was almost. It give you menu options.
I can't remember what it was, but I do remember actually.
Yeah. I was going to say
That's going to annoy me, but that's cool now.
That was literally what inspired
That was really
it.
good actually. Yeah, I can't remember what it was now.
But obviously, when I kind of looked at my kind of
The
idea,
reality.
I was like, I'm not sure that's going to carry. But yeah, going back to what I said at the start, the channel's doing really well. We've gained, well, I'm going to say a shed load of subscribers. It's probably not, but
It's a few, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like gaining's better than losing. Better than losing, their words.
if you listen to like our waffle, then I'll give you a bit of information that I am focusing more on the channel than what I used to. But at the end of the day, I just like editing videos. So it's kind of like the channel aside.
He's a geek.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a geek. I just enjoy video editing and stuff like that. So whether you like it or not, I'm going to be posting content. Even if we start getting minor subscribers and going down, I'll still be posting content. It's what I enjoy doing. I like filming, and obviously
He likes waffling.
I've roped Alana into it, and you're enjoying it.
I tolerate it.
Yeah. In fact, Alana does, like when we go to shows and whatnot, Alana does a lot of does all the show filming pretty much.
Pretty much.
It's only when we're green laning and such like that. Yeah, I tend to do it because I'm less likely to forget what I'm actually meant to be doing.
Blimey.
Do you want to rant about this taxi driver?
Just drivers in general. The little white van really shouldn't be in that lane, should he? 'Cause he's not going all that quick. But hey ho.
If he's on the clock, he's going to have a mega bill.
Different strokes for different folks and all.
We're currently on the M1,
We are.
heading southbound.
Only briefly. Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Got Northampton services. If you yokel, Northampton.
Northampton. No one says it like that.
I've listened to you long enough.
Is that what I said?
Sometimes.
I don't think I do.
It's the town of the Ennet.
In it.
Instead of isn't it?
It's not the town, it's the area.
Or should I really wind people up? It's the city.
Yeah.
It's not a city.
Definitely not one of them. I've got the most confusing accent though, because it's like I'm just an amalgamation of like so many different things unintentionally. It just seems to be how it is.
If you ever want to cause controversy, I think that's the word, within Northamptonshire, just ask any person that's lived in Northamptonshire all their life, is it the Nene or the Nene
How
river?
would you pronounce this word?
Yes.
Put the spelling on the screen, Scott. Just there.
Is it Nene or Nene?
Because it's definitely Nen. Definitely. No doubt about it kind of thing.
So you say it's the Nene,
It is the Nen.
yet where I used to live, it was always the Nene.
Well, you're just weird, aren't you?
Yet when you come over the border,
I come over the river.
it suddenly transforms.
You did used to live like in the middle of nowhere though.
Yeah.
Literally in a field, pretty much.
And just to give it like,
No judgment to if you live in a field, don't get me wrong, I've got no problems with that. But where Scott used to live, they used to go around at night and light the street lights with a candle.
make it sound like Mary Poppins.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was, wasn't it? Let's be realistic.
Did we swing off them and sing at the same
Yeah,
time?
probably. No one knew what went on after dark, really, did they?
But yeah, if you live around these sort of areas, there's a lot of lingo you get used to. Even though I'd say Northamptonshire's not it's not like a Birmingham or a Wales or anything like that. But
It doesn't
yeah,
have a specific accent, it just does have little sayings.
it's one of the things
It's
that,
more so where I, like, just, like for me, like where I've sort of been, how I've been dragged up, innit? Proper old lingo.
but one of the things that really confused me was when Alana used to say to me, how would I say it?
Oh, hang on. No, wait. No, I've got a better idea. Put a picture on the screen, like somewhere around here, of what I think you're about to talk about. What do you call this? Give people, like, you know, a little while to tap away.
I'm just hoping that we're on the same wavelength.
If not, it's funny, but equally what I'm thinking about is still thereabouts, because I would call it a Jittyway.
Oh, that's
But
not what I was going to say.
What would you call it?
I would call it an alleyway.
But it's a Jittyway to me. But yeah, it's an interesting one. What were you thinking of?
Well, I'm just gonna Because it's the same confusion for Alana now, because she doesn't know what I'm going to say.
I was convinced that's what you were going to say. That's the funny thing.
I'm going to hopefully either put the word or a picture of the, I think it's a town, on the screen here.
Yeah.
And then see what you call it. Because I would call it Irthlingborough, I think it's, if I'm on the right track.
You're getting very specific.
I am quite specific.
You are getting very specific.
Because it threw me, because Alana turned around, and when I heard about it, I didn't even know where this place was. I didn't realise it was the same place. What is it?
Art We're Not.
Art We're Not.
Good luck spelling that.
I don't need to, that's why I asked you to say it.
Good Art We're Not.
But yeah, Alana used to say, like, we went past Art We're Not, and I'm just like, oh pardon?
A what?
A what? A what or not? And then it took me ages to connect the fact that Irthlingborough in these parts of town.
No, that's a very specific thing to where we are from, though.
Yeah.
And I'm talking specific as of like many years ago, kind of thing. But at the end of the day, it's like it's the joy of the fact that I grew up with local parents in a way.
I even got introduced to the book Ada, I think it is
Cracking
pronounced.
book, that is a good book. To most people, it would now look like a foreign language, but it's proper.
And would I be right? I mean, I might be wrong in this
Excuse me.
fact, and I don't think
You're
Alana's
always wrong.
going to know it straight off the bat. But the football team, I think it's the Northampton Saints, are known as being the Cobblers.
Yeah.
Because the Cobblers refer back to shoemaking.
Correct.
Am I correct?
I think you are correct.
Which is what is it? Northamptonshire or Northampton?
Northamptonshire in general is known for shoemaking and like bootmaking and that kind of thing. Northampton still is somewhat.
Yes. It's like that. And then what was the play? Is it a play or movie?
Kinky Boots.
Kinky Boots.
Kinky Boots was based in Northampton. I've never watched Kinky Boots in its entirety, would you believe? I'm pretty sure we've got the DVD at home, ironically, but I'm pretty sure I've never watched it. I've watched like bits of it,
Yep.
but I don't think I've ever sat through the whole film for some reason. I don't know why. But then I've got the attention span of it.
But yeah, like, this has turned into some sort of random history lesson.
Does seem to have a bit of road noise.
Little bit.
Can't work out if it's windy.
I think so.
It sounds windy, doesn't it?
It does. Are they resurfaced this road?
Yeah, they've been shutting it overnight.
I was going to say, it seems
For like
awfully smooth.
ages.
Is this where the whole budget's gone?
Yeah, probably. That's why there's still so many potholes. Ran out of money because they were too busy resurfacing.
Yeah.
Word out then.
There's another topic.
Potholes.
What are the condition? What's the condition of the road like where you are? Because I don't want to say Northamptonshire.
It's not specifically to our
No,
area because I
but
notice it.
I wouldn't say
elsewhere.
this area is the worst, because I've seen TikToks and that of people where they've got awful lot worse roads. So I'm almost thankful it's not that bad. But is anyone else's roads getting worse and worse year on year? Because it's even got to the point where Alana owns a Mini Cooper S R53.
Correct.
If you want to see any R53 content, here's a link to WolftraxRacing's channel.
Yeah.
They do some fantastic content, and they race a Mini Cooper S. But
I would race a Mini Cooper S if I had the money.
yeah, but Alana owns the car, but we very rarely drive it nowadays because the potholes are getting to the point, because it has low profile tyres and alley wheels, that it's almost quite scary to drive a car like that, because you'll either do a tyre or crack a wheel with some of the potholes.
I did buckle a wheel on a pothole once, and that was long before they actually were too bad.
Yeah.
Didn't I?
Yeah. So yeah, it's one of the things that the car's used in moderation now.
It certainly is.
I mean, it doesn't help the fact that it drinks fuel like it's going out
You've
of
only got
fashion.
to look at it and it's drunk like 7 litres of petrol.
But it's the only car I know. Oh, speed camera van.
Yeah, it is. I'm surprised that took you so long.
Well, I wasn't really looking out
I was
for
going
it.
to say I clocked it from the other side of the bridge, believe it or not.
The Mini is the only car I know that, we might be completely wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure the harder you drive it, the better fuel economy it gives.
You don't believe that, but I 100% think that's true.
It just
It doesn't
seems,
make any sense, but it genuinely is the case.
if I drive that Mini, the fuel will disappear really quickly, because I'm quite I wouldn't say
You try and be fuel efficient. You're a
Yeah.
proper eco driver a lot of the time.
it's like I'm quite
Because I'm the opposite. I've got a heavy right foot a lot of the time.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're a bit of a, we're a lovely mix almost. But it's funny, when I drive the Mini, well, when I get the chance to drive the Mini, because it is Alana's pride and joy, it will drink fuel, yet when Alana drives it, and I'm not saying that she goes foot down and 110 mile an hour or anything like that, she doesn't, but you can get to 60 or 70 quite quickly coming off slip roads. And when Alana drives it, it just generally, I think it returns better fuel economy.
It does. It makes absolutely no sense, but it just seems to work that way for some weird reason.
But we have a very, what can I say, chalk and cheese driving style.
Definitely.
I mean, a lot of the time, like this sort of drive, you won't really tell. But Alana's quite heavy on the brakes, heavy on the throttle.
Yeah, you change down, you change that, no, you slow down by changing gear, whereas to me, that's what your brakes are for.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's
always a massive thing, isn't it?
That's a controversial subject in itself, because a lot of people, basically, if you watch my last POV video that I did, when I down change gears, I'll basically blip the throttle to almost rev match. I'll use the clutch, so I'm not rev matching to the point where I'm not using the clutch at all, because I know you can do clutch shifts if you rev match carefully enough, but I'll use the clutch. But I'll rev the engine when I'm changing down a gear to get it to match the speed of the gig that I'm going down to, and use the engine braking and just rely on that. But on the downside, I am tickling the brake pedal, which can cause glazing of brakes and that sort of thing. So that's why I say we've got a lovely mix of driving styles, because where I'm starting to glaze the brakes and discs or whatever, Alana comes along and just hammers the brakes, bam, bam, bam all the time. Yeah. And then you pretty much go through the window because they're so good. It's the same as the turbo and everything. I'll end up blocking everything up because like I generally try and be a gentle driver, and then Alana will come down, bounce it off the red line, diesel smoke coming out the back.
Exactly, it's just how it has to be done.
One day I'm going to hide a camera in this car, and then if she ever does a journey where, let's just say she might have had a bad day, for example, and she come home from work, then you'll see the true Alana.
Yeah, I do feel for a car when I'm just getting on with it, I must admit.
Alana blocks up the car on the way to work, you know, dilly-dally.
No one needs to get to work in a rush, do they?
Exactly. On the way home though, Alright, over to you guys. What are your plans for this year? What are you up to? Any holidays? Anything like that? Bit of audience participation. I always say this, and then I'll look back on videos and we'll have 0 comments.
Nobody will participate.
No one wants to participate with me.
People.
Participate with me.
Sounds a bit dodgy.
We're not scary, honest.
No.
We try and be nice people.
We succeed most of the time, right?
Well, I don't know. We are like, one thing we do.
We are weird.
Yeah, we're weird, but one thing we do know is we're really annoying. So if you think that you're watching this going, they're really annoying people, trust me, we know.
Only one person's annoying in this, because you're the one that's talking a lot. I'm just driving.
Well, let's
participating sometimes.
But well, I know that I'm annoying, by the way. It's like,
he's proud of it.
Don't hesitate and put it in the comments down below. He's well annoying or anything like that, because trust me, I know.
Yeah, he's proud of it.
A little bit. I am what I am.
Yeah, you are. Is what you as.
I mean, I've kind of grown up with, especially one parent, like just very much, I am what I am. You take me as I am, or you don't take me at all. It's like,
he annoys me sometimes, I can't lie.
I'd like to put on a front for you and be less annoying.
Maybe you do that.
I meant for you, not for you two.
For you, for me. Left or straight?
Left, because you got your hand on the indicator.
I was going to go left anyway. But then the ultimate thing, when I get to the roundabout, left or right?
Right.
Right. Go.
By the way, do you see what I mean by braking? I'm almost going through the window.
No, you're not. To be honest with you, with that slip road, you'd actually struggle to change down. You'd struggle to slow down without. Oh, excuse me.
Please excuse Alana.
You'd struggle to slow down just using your gears unless you had absolutely nobody behind you on the dual carriageway.
Yes.
Don't you think? Because that would just be dangerous.
Yeah.
Because that's sometimes what you have done in the past, and I'm like, Scott, really?
You see, I'm not quite sure how we work as a couple, because believe it or not, we do have a lot of disagreements.
We do, massively so.
It's like there's a lot of things I don't agree with Alana's driving, and a lot of things. But the only difference is I generally don't actually say, whereas Alana doesn't hesitate.
You do say. I don't filter what I say. Sometimes I just say things and I don't realise I've said it. It's just I don't have a filter. It just comes out. Whereas Scott sometimes buys his time. Buys? What's he saying?
Bides, is it?
Yeah, that's why when I said it I thought her.
And also, and Alana will openly admit this, she is a rubbish passenger.
I'm awful. I'm genuinely awful. But then sometimes I'll be like, I can't be bothered to drive, so it's like, you know.
But it won't stop her criticising though.
No, it won't.
If anyone else is in a relationship out there, is it the same for you, or is it roles reversed?
I think that's the same with most couples, isn't it?
I want to call out WolftraxRacing at this point to see if they do you watch our videos, by the way? Because if you do, comment down below who's the driver,
and who's the better driver?
Who's the better? Yeah.
Any couple.
And does the other one criticise? Like, is there any criticising going on?
That's being in a couple, though. I think.
But equally, they are both racing drivers.
I'm a racing driver. Am I not?
Can I insert a clip of you being a racing driver?
No.
Ah.
Insert a clip of you being a motorbike racing driver going into a bush again.
Well, in that case, it's just going to be a disclaimer. Here's a small clip of Alana on a track day. That was like a burp-gasm. I hit my cup. By the way, people of YouTube,
Carl, you're going to have to go.
Is
I
it
get
because
there's a cyclist, but you've got to keep rolling.
But cyclists have the right of way now, don't they? Doesn't the highway code now state that officially they
Of course,
now...
but there's enough room to get a car and a cycle through there.
A fascinating fact for everyone on YouTube, if you're literally, no one's going to be watching at this point. If you are, feel free, comment down below if you are watching at this point. Because
comment cheese in the comments if you are still watching.
Just put cheese somewhere in your reply.
Last time we come along here, it was flooded, do you remember?
Yes. And then I'll get confused why everyone's suddenly commenting cheese.
I like cheese. What's your favourite kind of cheese?
Oh, this is taking a tangent. What's your favourite kind of... My favourite or theirs?
Theirs and yours. Mine's Red Leicester.
I was going to say, I am partial to Red Leicester, more because of obviously that's the one that you enjoy. Ooh, that was getting tight. That was quite tight.
He was swinging out quite far from the high curve, which I understand. Oh look, it's a little freewheeler.
Oh, Robin Reliant.
You'd lose that in piles though, wouldn't you?
Their body panels are made of fiberglass, so they'll never rot.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
My favourite cheese, it has to be mild. I mean, anyone that's into cheese...
Mild what though?
I'd say cheddar, like a mild cheddar. Because the thing is, anyone that's into cheese, they'll be furious because...
That's not proper cheese.
People don't refer to that as being proper cheese or anything. So I apologise for all the people that are passionate about cheese.
Cheese connoisseurs.
Yes.
Connoisseurs? Connoisseurs?
That one. Because I'm not... I can eat cheese and stuff like that, but
cyclists out today. There's one that way, one that way.
I'm not a big fan of like the smelly cheeses or blue cheeses or anything. Anything with mould on, I don't understand.
No, mould doesn't belong on cheese. If you wouldn't eat mouldy bread, you shouldn't eat mouldy cheese.
Yes.
My opinion.
But going back to what I was saying.
Sorry.
Fascinating fact for you. We actually, believe it or not, we actually bought this Freelander not for green laning or off-roading of any kind.
We didn't even know that was a thing at the time.
No.
Did we?
It was never our concept. The whole idea that we were going car shopping and we wanted basically something to tow the Mini to track days because our destination, our kind of goal was, I basically, this is going to be horrendous. In my car history, I owned a bright yellow Mini. No, it wasn't even a coupe, it was a Mini 1.
Yeah.
I want to get that correct because I know Mini people will go furious.
I'd be furious.
Yes. But it was a Mini 1 bright yellow. I ended up getting rid of that. I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, it was a nice car.
It was a good little car. It was my fault that you had it because I always wanted a yellow Mini.
Yes. But I ended up owning that, really enjoyed it. But we ended up getting it, like Alana brought the S. And
I had the S before you had the Mini.
Yeah, but we had it, we done a couple of track days, started to get the real hankering for it, and we wanted something to be able to tow the car further afield and also have the reassurance that if anything went wrong with it on a track day or you pushed it over the limits a bit, that you could
Sent it too hard,
as the people say on the internet nowadays, that you could chuck it on a trailer and just pull it home. That was always the ultimate goal. We looked at Skodas, BMW, was it BMW?
Yeah, BMW was a massive contender.
We were looking at them because
they
do. Their towing capabilities, limits and stuff like that. That was like, we had a lot of them going. And then we ended up going down the route that we discovered about Freelanders.
We started off looking at Freelander ones, ironically, didn't we? And then realised that they just wouldn't be quite pokey enough, I suppose you could say.
Yeah. But we end up going down the route of, we end up getting this Freelander 2 with the ultimate desire of towing the Mini. And then we kind of, Alana's got Facebook, one thing led to another. We got involved with the Freelander 2 off-road group. We ended up doing a pay and play, and I guess at that point the rest is history.
It is, very much so.
And yeah, the chances of us towing the Mini to a track down the trailer seem to be getting small. Less and less chance of that year on year.
There's more chance of me selling the Mini and buying another 4x4 at this point.
Yes.
Which is kind of ironic. Horses.
Ooh.
They're weird bicyclists, aren't they? They're big horses as well, aren't they? Especially that one on the right.
Are they big horses, or in terms of our dogs, are they big dogs?
Mathis dog.
Our dog thinks that horses are just big dogs.
That is massive. Do you remember Skits when she very first encountered a horse?
Yeah.
She was so confused.
Alana's trying to go past, but without bunny hop in the car.
Without bunny hop in the car and without just sort of going too quickly. I am respectful of horses because I would not want that like kicking the person off for one. And equally, if that suddenly went 8, I could imagine that damaging the car quite a lot also.
Which brings me to the question: if a horse like just kicked out, like with its back leg, into your car,
how does the insurance work?
Are they? I'm assuming.
Look how many daffodils there are.
I'm assuming you just have to claim on your own insurance and lose your no claims, for example.
I've wondered this before because if you were to hit a, I don't know, pheasant or a deer or something and it damages your car or even writes off your car if you're unlucky, how does that work? Do you go to your insurer, take a picture of like the dead deer in the road and a picture of your car and go, that's the culprit, what's his insurance details, you know?
Actually, yeah, like, I've got the creature here.
Nature doesn't have insurance, does it?
But it's an interesting topic, and one I don't want to touch on too much because I know some people have really strong opinions on horses and being on the road and stuff like that. I'm not worried about that.
It doesn't say battery storage.
I'm not sure because I was looking at all the hay that's fallen over.
Oh, I didn't. I saw the hay, but I didn't see the status of it. I've got a nice picture from many years ago on this road when the sun was setting with the back end of, I think it might have been Mum's old Citroen, ironically.
Oh wow.
From my care days.
Ooh.
There was a beautiful sunset, and the road was dead at the time because it was like evening, obviously. Middle of summer, I think it was. And I was like, oh, that looks well pretty. I need to take a photo. I'd say I'd dig out the photo, but I've got no chance.
Yeah, if you notice in any videos that brand, like, if we say, oh, photo here and it don't exist, it's because I have asked Alana, like, can you send me that picture? She'll never get around to it.
I'll either forget or I'll just never find said photo, won't I?
Yeah. Or it's photos that, do you know what, are always best to be dead and buried.
Yeah, best forgotten about.
Because we definitely won't bring up the Joel subject when he had to go in pretty much his under crackers.
Let's forget about that. We weren't even there, but the photos are bad enough.
I was going to say, this wasn't something we were there. Unfortunately, Alana's eyes got...
I saw the pictures.
Yeah. I don't want to say treated.
No. The opposite of treated, whatever that would be.
But Joel's do you know what? He's a good sport.
Fair play to him, fair play.
He basically, the story is, someone got stuck in a load of water in Salisbury Plain, and he pretty much jumped in.
He stripped off basically to attach the strap to recover. Recover them, sorry. Not to recover them.
So yeah, credit to Joel. And if you don't know who Joel is, I'll link to his channel here. What are they doing? Are they fly tipping?
I think they're doing the opposite actually.
Are they doing good stuff?
That's a bit of an awkward place for me to overtake them.
Oh yeah.
Because I was going to say that I'd wonder if they've been litter picking or something, because there's little bags everywhere.
I always get concerned when I see cars at side roads, like, what are you doing?
Especially on a corner like that, because that's a very silly place to stop.
They seem to be like almost kissing with their bumpers.
Yeah. It's just a silly place to stop, because if someone flies around that corner coming the opposite way.
Yes.
But hey ho, I'm sure they've got their reasons. End of the road, left or right?
Left. I'm not gonna lie, everyone on YouTube, not even I, at this point, not even I know where I roughly know where I am, but I don't know where I am.
By the way,
how weird is this?
Did you say, I just said left or right? What did you say?
I said left.
You said left.
How weird is this weather?
It's really weird.
Literally back there, it was a beautiful summer's day, and it looks like it's gonna be thunderstormy and everything over here.
What are we having for dinner tonight? Oh,
do you want me to spoil it for you?
I just remembered.
We literally have gone shopping, what, 2 hours ago?
Yeah, and I'd already forgotten.
We've
because I had roast in my head.
Well, that's tomorrow's dinner.
Tomorrow's dinner.
I mean, if this ain't riveting view, if this doesn't go viral, us discussing what we're having for dinner for the next 2 days. I mean, tonight we're having sausage, chips, beans, and egg.
Yep.
Or egg, chips, and beans with sausage. I don't know quite which is the best way to refer to it as.
Sausage, egg, chips, and beans.
There you go, that one.
It doesn't really sound right either way, does it?
So if this is not riveting viewing and deserves, like, this don't deserve a like, this sort of conversation.
This does deserve a like.
Then I give up, because I don't know what does deserve a like. I mean, if this is not like the top creme de la creme video that we've ever done, that I don't know what is.
I agree.
This is quite lumpy though.
It is quite lumpy.
I feel like I'm on a green lane. By the way, if one of the things I'll say, if anyone's watching this at this point, or if this becomes a YouTube short, I just want to say, if you know anything about Talk, the app, the Android app in particular, feel free to comment in the comments or whatever, because I'd really like, because I know you can develop I think it's PIDs, which are addresses. I'd really like to have different dials and that sort of thing, like up on the screen. But the issue is, I think you basically have to like find out what the ECU kind of, where the bits are, and basically tell Talk, and then it can display the data. I don't really know anything about it. I can chop videos together basically, but when it comes to computer language and car language and that sort of thing, I really struggle with. So if you know how to develop PIDs and that sort of thing, it'd be really nice to get, I don't know if you can get Haldex information or wheel speed like information, because it'd be great to have a front left, front right, rear left, rear right kind of wheel speed, that when we're off-roading.
Wow, the road has vanished.
It'd be good to have that up on screen, but I don't know if that's possible. I just wanted to put that out there. But if you know your stuff, feel free to comment down below, because it'd be great to expand the different things, because there's a lot of stuff on Talk.
Forgot what gear I was in.
Awkward. There's a lot of stuff on Talk that's not really that interesting.
She looked fed up.
Maybe. Or it's just, yeah.
Ooh, fishing.
Oh wow.
I thought they were walking a dog, then realised they didn't have a dog.
Ah. Or a lot of the information, I don't really know what it is. It's like catalytic. There's like bits like you can get the voltages of like the exhaust lambda sensor and stuff like that. At the end of the day, I don't think anyone's particularly interested in that sort of information.
I might be.
Maybe. Well, that's a nice house.
I know, there's some very nice houses around here. You could only dream of them, couldn't you?
Little bit. I dread to think the cost of some of these houses.
Left, right, straight.
Left.
Oh, we're going back on ourselves.
Are we?
Yeah.
Awkward. Shows how much I know of where we are.
You know where we are.
I probably should. Oh, that's nice houses.
Have you never paid attention to any of these before?
We're not coming from this direction, because normally
No, we are normally coming from
I
the
thought we were
other.
going to get a practice start
So
then.
I don't quite know what I did there, I must admit.
Oh wow, the topiary on them bushes, trees, whatever they are.
Bush trees.
Mwah.
Straight or right?
Right.
Don't say right.
Okay,
I'm
straight.
not going right because we genuinely are going back on ourselves.
But yeah, I think that'll be enough waffling for one video. Comment down below if you want us to do another one of these, or comment down below if you don't want us to do another one of these. Either.
Or if you want a POV drive with just me, so you don't get Scott's waffle, you just get my waffle.
Yeah, if you want a POV
Because
drive.
I've not been able to waffle.
No, if you want a POV drive with Alana in the Freelander, comment down below. But equally, if you want a POV drive in the Mini with Alana, comment down below.
That could be an interesting one. We haven't been in that farm shop for ages.
No, because yeah, the Mini is a lot of fun.
The Mini is a lot of fun.
But obviously it doesn't really keep with the channel.
No, it's definitely not a 4x4.
But
couldn't be less than a 4x4 if it tried.
But we're willing to bend the rules
We are
for the
willing to bend the rules.
odd video here and there.
Yeah.
So if you want to see a POV type video, like I say, comment down below of Alana in the Mini. I'm not quite sure how that'll work, because
We could make it work.
yeah, we'd make it work, but the setup that I used, I'm not sure how well that would work on Alana. But yeah, we'd come to some sort of arrangement, that's for sure.
We do need to investigate what that byway is at some point.
Yes.
I get the impression it's a dead end, so it wouldn't be all that interesting, but hey ho.
But yeah, thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
Where's the Instagram logo going to go?
The Instagram logo is going to be on the CB Uber.
Oh.
CB mic. Oh, I've got hair on my arm.
So now I have to wait a few seconds,
I had a hair.
because on a lot of videos you'll see the Instagram logo appear and then disappear, because Alana says there and then we wrap up the video and it's like, trying to get it all organised. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe,
Yep, do all them fun things down below.
all the fun things. Leave comments, suggestions, whatever you want to do, leave it all down below. And we'll catch you in the next video, anyone. I've got a bit of an awkward thing. How do we do the hand to camera? Do you want me to do it?
You might have to. I don't think I can. I don't think I'm going to be able to twist myself. I can't lie.
Right, awkward ending to the video ever. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Splat.
In your own time. Oh wow, the passenger thanked me before the driver. It's a bit backwards, isn't it?
And by the way, see everyone? And that.
And that. In it.
And that.